Come on. Hey, I want to show you something.
Where are we going? Since when has there been a pool here? It's just kind of weird.
Come on. Hey, what are you waiting for? The water's amazing.
Well, okay.
Relax. It's just a vacuum unit turning on.
Don't you find it kind of strange that it just works even though there's no electricity in the campsite?
Maybe it's a cursed pool. And it preys on people. But hey,
Billy, where are you?
boom!
Idiot! That's not funny!
You should have seen your face.
Quit! Your pranks aren't funny!
What the?
What is that?
It burns!
Billy!
Get out of
Don't
the way!
leave me! Help! Help!
It's been a while since I've been here. About 5 years, I think. And I haven't heard anything about my father since then as well. Until last night, I got a call from some deputy sheriff. What's his name? Berkeley, telling me that my dad had disappeared. I'm not sure what the old devil did, but I needed to come back out to the sticks.
Mark Bishop,
Yeah, afternoon.
I'm Deputy Sheriff Tom Berkeley. Let's go inside and have a talk.
It's strange to be back here after all this time.
Have you recently had any contact with your father?
No, we were never close. A few years ago, we just completely stopped talking.
Anything serious?
Well, you know, the construction company offered to buy the house, but the stubborn old man flat out refused. Even though the money was actually really good. No matter how much I tried to persuade him, he stood firm. I couldn't take it anymore, so I lost my cool. Told him to go to hell, and I moved myself out to the city center. So, what happened?
It's not clear yet. He was living alone as of late. Worked in a factory. Just up and disappeared a month ago. A neighbor, Mr. Williams, took notice and contacted us. We looked around the house, but we didn't find anything suspicious. Do you know where he might be?
To be honest, I have no idea.
Okay, we'll keep looking. If you remember anything, let me know.
Sure.
The house is all yours, Mr. Bishop. We'll leave you to it.
I just had a feeling that my father was no longer alive. Well, at least he left me a good inheritance. Fortunately for me, my good friend was a real estate agent. Hey, Sal, hi, bud. How are things? Listen, do me a favor, yeah? Can you come and evaluate the house? Yeah, the one I told you about earlier. Great, yeah, I'll be here. See you tomorrow. Oh, and the key's under the garden gnome out front. Huh? The hell's this? Last I remember, there was a basketball court back here. When did Dad manage to dig a pool? He obviously did it out of spite, knowing my fear of water. Damn you, old man. Hey, get! I came back to the house the next day. I couldn't wait to find out how much Sal had valued it at. The door was open, and my friend's briefcase was on the table, but Sal himself was nowhere to be found. His phone was even powered off. Get out of here, you damn dog! This is my yard and my pool! Christ, what the hell's that? Whoa! What the fuck just happened? No one's gonna believe me. The neighbor would think that I killed his dog. And then I remembered the surveillance cameras that my father installed as soon as he bought the house. Records for the last 24 hours were stored on the cloud. I found the nightmare with the neighbor's dog pretty quickly, and then... Sal? What are you... What the hell is going on here? My father definitely disappeared for a reason. It must have had something to do with this strange pool. Deputy Sheriff Berkeley, it's Mike.
Is something wrong, Mr. Bishop?
Yes, but this isn't a phone conversation. I have to show you something, now.
Come to my office, I'm here. The address is on the business card.
You're not gonna believe me, but... I'll call you back. Shit!
Oh, my legs!
Hang in there, Mr. Williams. I'll call an ambulance.
Take me to the hospital, you idiot! This is all your fault!
I didn't see you.
Because you were on the phone, you asshole! You'll be finished after I'm through! Damn it!
The geezer was right. Because of him, my career was over. If only...
Where are you taking me, you schmuck? I need to go to the hospital!
What am I doing? This isn't right. Although, he's just as nasty as his dog.
Are you completely out of your mind?
You shouldn't have been rude to me.
"5 months! Damn it, Nina! You've been studying this object for 5 months and didn't realize it has additional properties?"
Sir, it didn't display itself in any way. I am Nina Davis, an employee of the SCP Foundation. 5 months ago, we discovered an anomalous object here. A self-cleaning pool that dissolved any substance that got into it and turned back into sterile water. We bought the campsite which held the pool and began to use it for the benefit of the organization. Dissolving in it the waste remains created from the maintenance of the other objects. But tonight, the unexpected happened. For no apparent reason, one of the employees operating the pool jumped into it. After that, the pool simply disappeared from the controlled area.
I hope you understand what'll happen if the pool falls into the wrong hands. Find it, Nina!
You can count on me, sir. I started my investigation by watching local and world news. If it suddenly appeared somewhere, the pool wouldn't go unnoticed. But I came out empty. Then I started looking in police databases for strange disappearance of people. One case caught my attention. The owner of a factory not far away had recently gone missing. In the report, I found the number of the policeman who handled the case, and under the guise of the FBI investigator, I asked how the investigation had been processing. It turned out that the police had followed a bunch of clues, but they had neither a body nor suspects. I think I've got a lead. I visited the family of the missing businessman and found out that he had a conflict with an employee whom he'd recently fired. Initial suspicions fell on this employee, but after questioning and searching, the police were unable to charge him. In my case, that didn't absolve him of everything. So I decided to talk to him myself. The dismissed employee said that he didn't have a pool and that he'd never had one. Regarding all the questions about the disappearance of the factory's owner, he just replied that he was shocked by the event. But alas, he had nothing more to add. Well, it seemed this time my hunch deceived me. Sorry for wasting your time. Have a nice day, Mr. Bishop.
I've spent some time coming to my senses after I dealt with Mr. Williams. All that remains now is to get rid of the evidence and then no one can prove anything. Where did this pool come from? And then I remembered that my dad had a favorite hiding place. Maybe I'll find the answers there. And what's this? I found a diary in the secret compartment. My father wrote that one morning, he went out into the backyard and suddenly saw a swimming pool, even though it hadn't been there in the evening. At first, he thought it was some strange joke, but none claimed the joke as their own. Then my dad decided to go for a swim and threw a float into the pool. But when he returned with a couple of beers from the refrigerator, he saw that the water in the pool dissolved the mattress. He had found it all very strange. Dad started experimenting with the pool, dissolving everything that came to mind. At the same time, he was fond of the bottle and missed his shift at the factory several times. I recognized my old man. Nothing changed. A week later, the owner of the factory called and fired him. My father thought it was unfair. He wasn't hired for another job and the money was rapidly running out. And along with it, anger towards his boss accumulated. One evening, he drank too much and decided to take his revenge. He kidnapped him and dissolved him in the pool. My father wrote that after that, he began to go crazy. He heard a voice coming from the pool. It was calling out to my father. The voice was getting stronger every day. My father was afraid that the voice wouldn't stop until the pool got to him. This was the last entry in the diary. Apparently, the pool somehow affects people's minds, forcing them to do unspeakable things. Obviously, the pool was thoroughly embedded in my father's head. There wasn't a point in looking for him any further. A phone call woke me up. I opened my eyes and... Oh, shit! How did I end up here? Did I sleepwalk?
Mr. Bishop,
Yes.
this is the deputy sheriff. Are you all right?
Yes, yeah. Yeah, it's all right.
Where are you? I've been waiting for you.
Something happened?
You said you wanted to show me something.
Damn it. False alarm, Mr. Berkeley. I was just seeing things.
Are you sure? You seemed kind of excited.
Yeah, no, it's okay. Don't worry about it. I have to go. What do you want from me? You really trying to dissolve me? Well, no way in hell, bud. Gonna have to try harder than that if you want me. It was only now that I realized how much power I truly had gained. In my hands, there was a tool that would help me get rid of all the dirt in the world.
A month passed. I was demoted, but I didn't give up the search for the abnormal pool. I watched the moment of its disappearance over and over again. I had to understand why an object that had been static for such a long time suddenly just disappeared. And what if the pool actually needs people? After it got into the hands of the Foundation, we only dissolved inanimate objects in it. Therefore, I can only assume it somehow forced our employee to jump into the water. Maybe the pool chooses its victims as a special delicacy, and after it gets its meal, it moves to another place. I looked up the missing persons police reports again, and suddenly saw Mr. Bishop among them. Too weird for a trivial coincidence. I decided to visit his house once more. I was hoping to sneak into the backyard and was surprised when some guy came out of the house.
How can I help you?
I introduced myself as a real estate agent buying houses in the area. The guy grinned somewhat badly and agreed to let me inside to assess the prospects of his possessions.
Call me Mike. Mike Bishop.
Old Bishop lied to me a month ago. There was a swimming pool in the backyard, and it was strikingly similar to our object, but I needed to be 100% sure and...
The house is more interesting. Trust me. Here, take a look around.
Excuse me, Mr. Bishop. I'd better go. Mike seemed suspicious to me, so I decided not to risk anything and return here in the morning with reinforcements. I started going back to make all the necessary preparations. Damn, not now. When I felt that someone was behind me, it was already too late. I woke up in a dark, cramped place. My phone was missing, along with my service pistol. Did Mike do this? Really? Tom, wake up! What's the matter with you?
Ah, you've already woken up. How unfortunate for you. Get out.
What's going on? Mr. Bishop, what are you doing?
Stop talking. Go behind the house. Move.
You understand what awaits you if you go through with this? You'll spend the rest of your life in prison.
For what? Just because I'm doing the world some justice? One cheated me out of a loan. The other one didn't show up for a date. I had to send him for a swim in the pool.
You sick bastard.
No! I cleaned the world of dirt. At the same time, I remove witnesses. Sheriff's Deputy Berkeley poked into matters he should have stayed out of. Don't worry though, he'll be going to the pool after you.
Ya son of a...
Stop! Mr. Bishop, don't make your situation worse. We can still talk this out.
The pool wants to feast, and it will have you.
God damn it, no! Tom, holy shit, just in time. After the incident, I was reinstated. Mike Bishop's house was bought by the Foundation. A detention area was deployed around the pool and I headed the operation. Are we ready for the procedure? Our main task was to make sure that the pool no longer disappeared. To do this, we brought in one Class D employee who had made a special mental connection with the object. After everything that happened, he began to suffer from sleepwalking. Open the door. He's on his way.
When will you stop torturing me? Every day anew. Please, just shoot me.
No, Mr. Bishop. You'll be doing this for the rest of your life. The pool has chosen you, and it isn't going anywhere while you're still around.